Hello everybody, I'm Emma Stevens and welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, don't worry because everybody else is. So if you would like to maybe hit that subscribe button, maybe a like, maybe a comment, maybe you'll decide at the end of the video if you want to, that's fine with me. If you want to see how to get this makeup look right here, keep on watching. Okay, you stayed, thank you. So if you're wondering why my face looks like I dumped it in a puddle of oil, because I just did my moisturizing routine. So I started off with some of the Mario Badescu rose water spray, and then I also put about a pound of the Jergens Natural Glow face moisturizer because it's like a tanning moisturizer, and obviously my body is a lot tanner than my face, so I did that. So now let's get into the base. So today I'm going to start off with the Wet n Wild foundation. I really like this foundation. It's really cheap and just gets the job done. So while I'm doing that, let's chat a little bit. So you're probably wondering, who is this girl? And why is she making this YouTube video? So I'm Emma Stevens and I am from Iowa. You know, that state in the middle of the United States where nobody really knows what's there, but it's there. That's where I am. So if you want to know what's there, corn. And maybe some beans and some more corn. And I'm using a wet beauty blender to blend this out. And since this is my very first YouTube video, I really gotta shout out to all the other beauty YouTubers because this is not easy. This is like my third try trying to film this, and it's complicated. But my other question, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? So really, like, I'm a freshman in college right now, and you're probably thinking like, oh, she's doing this so she can like become YouTube famous and drop out of college. No, far from it. There's just like way too much crowding in YouTube right now with like people becoming famous, and I think probably in the next 3 weeks maybe 2 people will watch this, and it'll be like my sister and my dad. Thanks guys. But so really I'm just doing this for fun, and shameless plug, my boyfriend is actually the one videotaping this for me. He's a videographer. His name's Michael Houseman. I'll tag all of his socials and stuff below. Check out his videos, they're really good. But so thank you, he's behind the camera. But so now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me as my concealer, and I'm in shade 15. So I'm gonna do that under my eyes. And this is like normally like what I do like if I want to look nice, but like not crazy nice, if you know what I'm saying. I don't, but like I said, I'm in college right now, so I'm actually a dancer, so I dance on my college's dance team, and so this is kind of like basically the makeup I would do if we were like dancing or cheering at a basketball game on the sidelines. So it's easy, it's quick, and so yeah, gonna blend this all, and then I'm gonna go in with Fit Me concealer again, and I just use a darker shade as my contour shade, and I think this is shade 30 in Cafe. It's rubbed off. This has been with me for a long time, so I'm gonna use that to contour a little bit. And also, if you have like skin that breaks out, like my skin isn't like, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it definitely has its fair share of breakouts. I've been using, I can't remember the brand, I'll tag it down below if I can think of it, but I've been using this brand of witch hazel every day, and it is amazing. Like, it is so good. Like, ever since I started using it, my skin has literally been like so much better. And the only downfall of it is it has like a lot of alcohol in it, which Jeffree Star slapped me now. I know, I'm sorry, it's aging me, you would say that, but it works really good. But there's also this really good one from Target that is like rose scented, because the one I have kind of smells funky, but beauty is pain. But that one has like no alcohol in it, so I would like to try that one sometime, and I think they'll be a lot better. So now that I'm done with all of my creams and my foundation, I'm gonna start using powder to set it down and bronze and contour, even though I probably don't really need it after all of this, but so I'm gonna take the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, and you guys, this smells so good. It smells like coconuts, and I don't even like the taste of coconuts, but this smells really good. So I'm gonna take my brush. The handle broke off, but it gets the job done because I'm not trying to go out and buy more brushes, except for from Morphe. I got a gift card from there. Definitely gonna roll out. So I'm just doing this on my forehead and on my cheekbones and probably on my jaw, like the number 3 shape that a lot of people talk about for beginners makeup. And I'm doing this makeup, but like, please don't come for me in the comments if it looks bad. Like, I just do makeup for fun. I do it on myself and on my friends, and I'm definitely not like a professional. I have a makeup Instagram. I'll tag it down below. It's kind of cringy. It's mostly Halloween makeup because I think that's way more fun. But so now I'm taking my Too Faced bronzer in the shade Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. And I'm just gonna use it on my little, I think this is a Real Techniques. Yeah, it is. In the contouring brush. And I'm just gonna kind of do that underneath my other contour. This is almost out. I've had this literally forever and I'm just too lazy to buy a new one. And so I'm just gonna kind of run that everywhere, kind of run it on the sides of my nose. I think my chin's kind of big, so I do it on the sides of my chin, like on the bottom. And then now I'm going to kind of like bake. I don't like heavily bake when I'm doing something fast like this, but I will. So I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect, I think it is. This is a translucent powder. I do think it has a little bit of flashback, so I really haven't been baking too much with it because I'm not trying to have flashback, and that's not good. So eventually I am going to break down and buy the Laura Mercier because literally everyone says that's perfect. So I guess I'm not really baking per se. I'm just kind of pressing it into my skin because when I do bake, I do see a lot more flashback and like a gray cast. And so I'm just gonna kind of do it under my eyes and on the sides of my nose, my forehead, and the T-zone because I do tend to get oily there. I kind of have like combination skin, but I definitely get a lot more oily on like my chin and my forehead. And I already started off this makeup looking really greasy with all that moisturizer, so I'm not trying to do that again. So now this is the base done. And so normally I would go in with eyebrows next, and I use the Brow Precise by Maybelline, but stereotypical me, I'm out. Yeah, but I'm like out, so I'm just gonna use the spoolie on the end of this, but my eyebrows really aren't that terrible right now. They're not super sparse, so I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl brow powder because I just think brow powders look a lot more natural. So I'm just gonna kind of brush my brows up. And I'm not really great at doing like the super bold brows where people use like the pots from Anastasia. Like, I wish I could, but I can't. It's just not in the cards for me. So then I just kind of take this powder and slap it on my eyebrows and hope it looks okay. And kind of blend it out. It's not the cutest, but oh yeah, see, like I'll get it like over here in my foundation, and then I just kind of rub it in there and hope nobody sees it. And then I go under my eyebrow, so I have these cringy lines, and then I'll take the spoolie and I'll brush it out. And normally when I do this, I will get some powder that comes up like above my eyebrows and my forehead. So then I'll just kind of take like this foundation brush and just kind of like drag it and kind of make it go away. And then, I don't know about anybody else, but my eyebrows, like, they fall. They just come down, they will not stay up. So I use the Anastasia brow gel. As you can tell, like, it's like totally worn off. It gets a lot of use. And I feel like this is like the first brow gel that I've used that actually somewhat keeps them up. Like, still kind of on the hunt for a better one, so if you know one, comment one down below, please. I've heard good things about the Benefit ones. I've heard that that's really good, but this one, it does its job. Like, it really keeps the ends of it down, or up, I guess, but I just struggle with the fronts of my eyebrows. They just do not stay. But so I always get a little bit of that on my forehead too, so just kind of brush that off. And so now I'm gonna go into a really quick, just a little eyeshadow look. It's really easy, nice and simple. I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. It's really dirty, so I'm sorry. So, and I'm gonna take that brush that came with it because like I literally use one eyeshadow brush to do all my looks. I'm sorry. I did get the James Charles eyeshadow palette. I forgot to grab my MAC eye primer, and I really do think that makes a difference, so I'm just gonna do this one today. So first I'm gonna start off with the fluffy side of my brush, and I'm just gonna dip into raw sienna and burnt orange and just kind of go back and forth and kind of tap that off. And I'm gonna put that in the crease on both of my eyes, and like that windshield wiper motion that everybody talks about, until they look about equal. And I kind of drag my eyeshadow out, but not like a ton. And I got a pretty good amount of lid space, so I'm not mad. Thanks, Mom. I've been a dancer since I was 3 years old. Danced on my high school dance team, dance on a college dance team now. Dance is pretty much my life. I'm super unathletic. I used to do track. I was really good at hurdles, but that's about it. I'm gonna go in with warm taupe now, and I'm gonna put that in the crease, like the bottom of the crease. And then I'm gonna take more of a denser brush, not as fluffy. And I think this is it's an Urban Decay Naked 3 brush. I got this in a kit like a really long time ago. And I'm gonna take more of the warm taupe, and I'm gonna kind of pack it on the corners of my eye, just to have a little bit more depth on the corners. But I have a younger sister, I have a younger brother, I'm the oldest. So my town is like small enough where like it's incredibly boring, but like big enough where if I was like trying to do a lookbook around town in front of the buildings, people I know would be like, what are you doing? Like, this is weird. Like the people who vlog in like bigger cities are like, oh, I'm so embarrassed to vlog in public, whereas like they live in big cities where like they're never gonna see those people again. Whereas if I do that, everyone knows everyone in this town, and they're gonna see me again, and they're gonna be like, what were you doing out there? I'm gonna have to explain and be embarrassed. But so now I'm just gonna kind of go back in with the fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with tempera, which gets a lot of love. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it off, and I'm gonna kind of put it on my brow bone, just so like the dark shadow doesn't kind of creep up onto that and kind of get weird looking. I really love this brush. I feel like it like almost blends for you. It's like super easy. And if my eyeshadow on this eye looks a little like weird, I think I have a dry patch like on the corner where pigment will just like, it says no, it will not stick. But I'm really trying to work with it. And if it does stick, it like looks really weird. But and now I'm gonna take the other side of this fluffy brush that came with this, and it's more of the flatter end, and I'm gonna take tempera again, and I'm just gonna kind of coat the brush, and then I'm gonna kind of do like a half cut crease kind of. I just kind of pack it onto like the inner corner and like front side of my lid, and I feel like this really just opens up the eye. And I'll pack it on. And now it looks like that, so it's a little bit more open, a little bit more fresh looking per se. I'll just kind of keep dinking around in the crease till I feel like I've gone too far and ruined it. Okay, and now I'm gonna do eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Paris, the Super Slim Infallible 12-hour eyeliner. And as you can, so now I'm gonna do something really terrible. I'm gonna hold the corner of my eye and pull it so I can get a straighter line when I put my eyeliner on. You're really not supposed to do this because it is going to give me wrinkles later in life. But now in life, I just want to have straight eyeliners. So you win some, you lose some. So now I'm gonna do it on the other eye. And also the downfall about doing this is I am going to like leave a fingerprint in my foundation. So I am gonna have to fix that, but like I said, you win some, you lose some. And my eyeliner got thick right here, so I'm gonna try and, the curse of liquid eyeliner, you just keep having to go thicker and thicker and thicker until you just have to start over. It's not fun. But so, I mean, it's not bad. I think I'm gonna set up a little bit more. I mean, I feel like once I put mascara on, like the eyeliner like isn't really a big deal. You can't really tell. But so now, just to give this look a little bit more pizzazz, because normally if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just keep it like this, add my mascara, my blush, my highlighter, and then I'll just be done. But if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I will take, I think this is like a eyebrow or eyeliner pencil. It's really gross, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna dip it in to Cypress Umber in this palette. And if I don't use this, I'll normally use like a black, but this brown seems like dark enough. I'll take it on the corner of my eyes and I'll create a wing, which I just kind of like the look of doing a wing with eyeshadow better. I feel like it's like more soft looking and not so in your face. And it's just a little bit more natural, which I know what you're thinking. I have like a full face of makeup on and you're trying to go for natural? Nice try. Yeah, I said it, but that's just what I like, okay? It's just more fun. Swing's a little wonky over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry also if I'm going out of the frame. My mirror is in front of me and I'm trying to get to it. This ain't it. I can always go back and fix it with a concealer, so I'm gonna lean on that right now. I'm gonna try the other eye. And I kind of like to make sure they're the same angle of wing. That kind of helps a lot. I've gotten a lot better at doing wings. And like I used to always YouTube videos like how to do winged eyeliner. And to be honest, like all those tricks, like sure they were maybe helpful, but they really weren't. Like the only way I feel like you can learn to get better at wings that was my boyfriend. I feel like the only way you can get better at wings is truthfully with practice. And I do have some fallout right here that isn't gonna go away also, so I'll just kind of buff it in. It's fake freckles now. So, oh, this one was doing so good and then I made it fat. Okay, I can breathe. I mean, to be honest, they're not horrible, but they're not great. Not mad, just kind of disappointed. But sometimes it'll do absolutely nothing, but I'll be like, oh, it looks better. So they look kind of whack, but I'm just gonna keep it and see how it looks at the end, and if it's really that horrible, I'll just fix it. But so now I'm gonna take this stubby side of the brush again that I used to put the white on the lid, and I'm just gonna go back into raw sienna and burnt orange kind of in between them, and I'm gonna drag this under my lower lash line just to kind of bring it all together. Some people go really hard on this and it looks like really good, but like I feel like I put a little bit on. So I'm gonna take my eyelash curler. Not really sure what brand this is. All I know is it's dirty. I'm so sorry. That's disgusting. But so I'm gonna curl it right now. Looks like a medieval torture weapon. So now I'm going to go in with mascara, and my eyelashes are like stick straight. Like, so I'm gonna use like 3 different kinds of mascara. I'll start off with waterproof mascara because waterproof mascara holds the curl in your lashes better. It's worse for your eyelashes, but once again, a sacrifice you have to make because I don't really mind the length of my eyelashes. I just want them to be more curly. And then this is the Falsies Push Up Angel by Maybelline. I love this mascara. It is so good. It's already starting to look a little better. This eye is definitely better than this side. This one, like, I tried to fix the wing and it was like, no. And then I'm gonna go on with the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof one. I really love this one. It really is hard to get off your eyelashes when you don't want to have it on, but it's still cute, and I just stabbed myself in the eye. Ouch. The Worth the Hype one from NYX, also really like this one, and this is a non-waterproof one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think it is. So I just use this one to kind of finish it off, and ta-da. And now I'm just gonna finish up a couple face things. I'm gonna use the Milani blush and Blossom Time Rose. And this kind of has like luminizing to it. I'll go on the apples of my cheek, but I'll also kind of drag it up because I feel like when you drag it up, I don't know, it just kind of accentuates your cheekbones in the right way. And I'll take a little and put it on my nose and on my chin too, just to kind of tie everything in. And then I'll go in with a Milani highlighter as well, and this is in 02 Strobe Light. And I'll take this little brush that we used earlier for packing and I'll just kind of rub it on my hand because I don't want to use a different brush. And I'll dip it in there and I will put it on my inner corner, my brow bone. And so now we're almost done. My favorite part is the lips, and I forgot my lip pencil because my lips are, I don't know, I think they're kind of small. So I like using a lip liner, but I forgot it. So we're just gonna go lip liner list. But first I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub in Orange Soda, and oh my god, this is so good. I got this for Christmas, and like, he talks about how good his lip scrubs are, but like, you really don't know until you try them. Like, this is Orange Soda, and he literally captured like the fizziness of a pop in a lip scrub. It's like insane. So, and you can eat them, so I'm definitely gonna eat it. I'm sorry.
We're almost done. It's been really long.
We'll have to clip out a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Because I like repeat myself a couple times. Okay. Final step. We're almost there. I'm so sorry. I said this was going to be quick. I'm a liar. I'm sorry. This is the Tarte's lip paint in the shade Delish. So since I don't have lip liner, let's see how this goes. I'm not mad at it. It could be better, but it could be worse. So I'll be right back showing you the final look. Ew, that was cringe. So this is the final look after probably about 15 minutes of me struggling. I'm so sorry, but this is it. It's not too bad. It's not too great, but I'm pretty proud of myself, so cue the glamour shots. So if you've made it this far, thank you. This was, like I said, my very first YouTube video. It was really hard, but it was fun. So thank you so much for watching. I'll tag like all my socials down below if you want to see some more of my cringiness there. But this is Emma Stevens, and thanks for watching. Why'd I do the finger guns? Am I videotaping?
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing. I'm so sorry. I like just finished videotaping this, and I was thinking back as I was putting my makeup stuff away, I literally forgot to do like a lot of steps, like setting spray or put highlighter on my cheeks, but sorry, please forgive me.